Hi, this is Trumpet video teaching. This is Kelly White, my lovely student. So, okay, Kelly, we're about to learn the B flat trumpet. Okay, so these are the first few steps. So, first thing we're going to do is learn how to properly breathe. So let's stand up straight, shoulders back, rested, really relaxed, no tension in your neck and jaw. Okay, now we're going to make an O shape with our mouth. So okay, very good. And so when we're breathing, we want to concentrate about opening up all the space and letting out. Hold some hands on your stomach so you can feel that in and out. So we're going to count in for 4 and blow out for 4. And try when you blow out for 4, keeping it nice and steady, continuous air. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay. So we're going to try that again. And try not to make any sound. Because if we're making sound, we're causing some sort of tension in our neck or mouth. And we want to keep the tongue very flat. We want to feel a cold rush of air hitting the back of our throat when we do this. So let's try 4 again and out for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now what we're going to try to do is taking 2 count breath and blowing it out for 4, making sure that we get a big breath in that will sustain us, because obviously we're not going to have 4 beat measures to breathe in every piece. So let's try that again. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good, very good. You feeling that coming back in, that pressure? Yeah. Okay, very nice. So now what we're going to try to do is forming our embouchure. Can you make a sound of an M? Very good. Can you feel how that corner of your mouth is just tightly, it's just a little bit tense. But not, tense is the wrong word. There's just a little bit of firmness there. But your lips still here are very loose, very relaxing. So what we're going to try to do is called a buzzing sound. Where we're taking a deep breath and we go kind of. So right now, let's just try to warm up our lips up. So, very good. Excellent. So, making our M, and we have a very open, wide, and inside our mouth, too, at the same time. So we can have that constant airflow, and so nothing is hindering the sound that's coming through. Okay. So, here is your mouthpiece. Okay. Your trumpet mouthpiece. So what we're going to try to do right now is making that proper M sound and placing the mouthpiece in a proper position. What you're going to want to do is you want to be about 50-50 on your lips, not directly in the center, nothing to the side. Some people might have heard that you're supposed to play, but it's not correct. So you're going to try to go directly in the center and about 50-50. It's going to be adjusted, but right now let's try and see if that works. So let me see. Very nice. You're still very relaxed in here. All right, now what we're going to try to do is that breathing that we were just doing and trying to blow and making a buzz sound with it with the proper embouchure. So I'll try it with you first time. So let's take a quick 1 count breath. No shoulders moving and just deep air and through our mouth. Very good. You got a buzz sound on your first try. So you notice how you have that stutter when you first came through? What you want to do is make sure that you always constantly, even if the pitch, since you're still learning, if even if the pitch isn't correct or you're not liking the sound, just keep that constant airflow, because we never want to stop the air ever. So let's try that again. So 1 count. So I'll give 1, 2, 3, 4. Please 1, 4. Very nice. And okay, so I'm going to watch you this time and make sure that everything's placing, but since the sound's coming out so well, I think you have it right. So let me see. So 1, we'll have it already placed. And when we breathe, we never want to take it off. And then it's adjusting, and then it comes back, and we can't get the right note. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So what we are going to try to do now, real quick, before we try to start singing, not singing, playing some notes on our mouthpiece, we want to make sure that our tongue is completely flat and is not getting in the way, except for articulations. So, you're singers, so we're just going to, right now, we're going to play C. And we're going to just go ta, 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 ta. And that proper T sound, where that is near the front of your mouth, that's what you're going to want to do during when you're playing a piece, when you're like going to articulate that eighth note, that quarter note is that ta sound. But you're always going to have that constant airflow going through. So right now, let's just sing ta ta to get that feeling in our mouth. Ta 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 ta. Very good. Okay. So let's try holding that sustained note that we were doing and doing a ta at the same time. Okay. So, but since this is a B flat, it's a transposing instrument, so it's going to come out as a C, but we're going to play B. But right now we're just going to play C since we are not using the trumpet. Just for future reference. If I can hit the right note. Lovely. You know what? We're just going to play it and just do the top. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Okay, when you do it this time, then I'm going to watch you, okay? Okay. Make sure that when you're breathing, you're not going to puff your cheeks. You want to keep it nice and flat here, but then also no tensions. Make sure. Very good. Just because this is the first time, there's no problem. But something to be aware of when you're going, you want to jut your neck out, and that's just going to cause some tension here. That's going to hinder the airflow going through. Just something to be cautious of. But yes, that was very good. Very, very good. So now what we're going to do is try to do a silent sound. So we want to try, and this is to help smooth through our notes that when we actually fly the trumpet, you already have the idea of how much airflow it takes to hit higher notes and lower notes at the same time. So we're just going to, like, we're just going to try to do some running cycles. So let me watch you do it. Okay, very good. What's happening right now is you're pushing so much air, which is good because you need that forced airflow on the higher notes, but you're pushing so much that by the time you need to go lower, you're already running out of air. So that's kind of what is affecting the lower notes. So with that in mind. Much better. So when you're going down, you got to keep pressing that in, but not collapsing any of the rib cage and stuff. And so we'll try that again. Want to do it again? Okay. Much better. It's something that takes practice to get used to. Do you want to try going from lower to higher? Sure. You try that challenge? Okay. Go. So, let's just real quick run through trying to do 2 notes. Do that? Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is great. Let's try hitting the note. With myself included. Okay. So let's just try it once, and if it doesn't work out, we'll try it when we practice again next time. Okay? So. Something we both can work on together. Okay. So thank you, Kelly, and end.